Um, um, um.
Hey everyone, welcome to Watch It Paint. In this video, we're doing another unboxing of some more Games Workshop stuff. It's myself, Ben, and with me...
It's Benson. Hey guys.
We're both here. I just need Benson as backup because I know nothing about Warhammer. This time, it's not 40k, but also managed to get Games Workshop to send me the starter kit for Stormstrike, a Warhammer Age of Sigmar starter set. Now, this box is way bigger than the 40k one, probably about twice the size. It doesn't even fit on camera. The vertical way around. I'm going to have to go horizontal for you guys, but yeah, this should be inside this box everything you need to start playing Age of Sigmar, which is the fantasy version.
Yeah, they killed Warhammer Fantasy Battle and then brought out this instead.
So, as you know, if you watch the channel, I'm a much bigger fan of fantasy than sci-fi. Although I'm happy enough to play any good game really. But fantasy is probably better for me. But I did notice on the box this does say it takes a little bit longer to play. It also says for 2 or more players.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. If it's anything like Warhammer Fantasy Battle used to be, that was certainly only a 2-player game.
One thing that has always put me off Warhammer is the fact it's only 2 players. So I'm very interested in the more players. Obviously, I'm going to have to look at the rules, and I've not read them. But if you are watching this and you know how you play it more player, let me know in the comments below how you do that, because I'm way into my games that are more than 2 players. So in this box, this box contains an 80, I'm talking like Benson, an 80-page introduction book, 16-page core rule booklet, 9 war scroll cards. What are they for?
There'll be data sheets equivalent in 40k. That'll be the details for each of the units, I assume.
Okay, so not like action cards or anything. You get a dice pack, a range ruler, and a playing mat, and then a load of miniatures, 3 sequitors.
Sequitors? Yeah, maybe.
3 castigators. They're the casters. Gators. And then you get a Griffhound. It's cool. I can see that on the box. I know which one that is. Whoa, look at that little beast.
Cute little doggy.
That's looking good. And then I guess on the other team, you get Glaive Wraith Stalkers. Probably these. And
yeah,
some,
like
what's that word? Mayamorn Banshees. Which I'm guessing these are the Banshees. So you get a mixture. You get 2 little armies. Is that right?
Yeah, 2 armies.
What they are. So let's crack open the box. This one was not sealed, but it's a really nice thick box. So it's upside down. Apologies. Let's give that a spin. Nearly poured everything everywhere. So once again, the tray, which I'm really impressed with. This might be not new to everybody, but it comes with the what do you call it?
Scenery.
The scenery. The terrain is the tray. So you pop everything in there, and then when you pull it out, you've got a little building of such. So that I just think that's really efficient, really good. It's a shame the actual box isn't another piece of scenery you could get 2. So this time you get a range ruler, so like the 40k, but look, this is 12 inches, much more usable for myself. How about you, Benson?
I feel like 6 inches is plenty in the 40k set.
All right, and then you get a map, which is excellent. So this is where you play your battles on, and it's looking very fantasy-esque.
I'm going to say there's skirmishes with such a few number of models, but obviously you can expand those little squads out into a full-on battle at some point, I imagine.
So with a skirmish, is that essentially a battle but with a smaller number of creatures, or does the rules change slightly?
I think this game, I don't know, I've not played, but I would assume this game has a different rule set to the Age of Sigmar full game, as it were. Because you wouldn't normally play on a map for starters.
Right, excellent. Well, I'm guessing that's what's going to be told in this rulebook. So again, I'm just going to mention this. If you're like myself, you're quite new to Games Workshop, quite new to Warhammer, this has always been one of the things that scared me and put me off, just the sheer size of this rulebook. You know, this is an A4 book that looks like it's, I don't know, 100 pages thick, a decent number of pages thick, and it was always just scared and put me off.
I'm pretty sure it said on the box it's 80 pages, but it also said there's a 19-page, something like that, a core rule set. So, you know, you've only got to read 19 pages to be able to play. That seems okay.
Right. Well, I also managed to add up to 100 just by looking at it then. I was 1 out, right? Like, if it was 19 plus 80. But yeah, so that's better. It's only 19 pages, which is a lot more familiar to me playing board games. I'm used to sort of 30 pages of rules. One thing I do notice on the back, I'm not going to open this because I don't think it will help anybody flicking through the rules here, but it's got painting guides. just my cup of tea. So, do you even need painting tutorials for these games if it's on the back? Tells you what to do. We'll find out, because I don't have these paints for one, so I will not be painting it exactly as described here. I'll have to see what I can do. And then last but not least, no, not last but not least, you get again, with these starter kits, you get 6 die, just plain simple dice, nothing special, but they're enough to get the game played with. And then you get the models then on sprues, so that's new to me as well, you know, having to build the miniatures, construct them and put them together. How hard am I going to find that, Benson?
I don't think it'll be a problem. They're push click fit, I think they call it, so you don't really need to glue them. You can sort of squidge them together and they slot in.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So I just need my little snippers, snip them all off, and I'm assuming in the instructions it tells you how to build them. Is that assumption probably correct?
Yeah, there'll be a construction guide. I mean, to be fair, look how shiny they are. That's gonna be awkward to paint. You're definitely gonna have to use an undercoat on them, I suspect.
Get the primers out, so you get some big gold guys, I'll call them. Whatever race this is the one with the hound, but really, really big looking miniatures there with huge bases. Well, certainly huge compared to the board games I'm used to painting. That's 4 times the size that I'm familiar with. And then the blue version, so you get, it's the same amount of sprues, so maybe more numerically balanced this time. 6, looks like 6 guys, 3 of each there, isn't it? And what was on the other side? 4, 5, 6. They're both 6, but these got huge bases. I feel like they're much, much bigger. So numerically more balanced, and when you're new to Warhammer like myself, I'm just counting numbers of troops. I'm not bearing in mind that some are probably a lot bigger and a lot harder than others.
It's probably helpful playing the game to have a smaller base, because you can hide easier behind terrain or line of sight blocking and stuff.
Behind some terrain as supplied here.
Yeah, if that's a thing in Age of Sigmar, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it should be.
Right, that's it, guys. And basically, let me know in the comments below what we should be doing. Do you want to see these guys put together, build? Do you want to see the miniatures fully assembled to have a look what they look like? And do you want some painting guides? Do you want some review of the game? Or do you want to see Benson and myself play the game once? Let us know in the comments below what you'd like to see, and I'll keep you updated with my Warhammer Age of Sigmar and 40k journey. Thank you all ever so much for watching.
Cheers, guys. Bye.